Well guys, Lamb of God's back, and today I want to talk about their brand new song that they just released called Checkmate. Let's get into it. So what is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. My name's Ray. I'm a guitar player here on YouTube, and my second favorite band, arguably, is back. Lamb of God is back with their brand new song, Checkmate, and I want to talk about it. Now, I've said it before, Mark Morton is probably my biggest influence on my guitar playing. I love his style and I love his approach to the guitar. He plays single cut, 6 strings, and he's really proficient at rhythm. Hey everybody, Future right here. I just want to clarify something really fast. Yes, I know Mark Morton has a signature Jackson guitars that are double cut, that aren't single cut, but when I said this, I was referring to like his old school gold top, his Les Paul gold top. That's what I was referring to. He uses that a lot in the studio, and so that's what I was talking about with single cut 6 strings. That's all. Thanks. And he can hold it down on the lead stuff, and that's kind of how I try to approach my playing. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying I'm better or as good as Mark Morton. I'm just saying I value his playing and I love his riffs, and when he's accompanied by Willie Adler, it just makes the band one of my favorite bands. Like I said, probably my second favorite band of all time. And when they released that they were going to be dropping a brand new song today at like midnight, I think it dropped, I was very excited. Am I excited anymore? No, not at all. Before I get into my opinions, I want you guys to leave your thoughts down below on the song. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Why? Yes or no? And we'll have a nice, friendly, hopefully cordial discussion down below in the comment section, guys, alright? So starting right off on my opinions, we'll start with the positives first, and then we'll end on the negatives as to why I didn't like the song. And starting right off with the positives, the guitars, man. The guitar work and bass work is just always rock solid with Lamb of God. That's the one thing that has been consistent throughout their entire career, their entire 20-year career, longer than 20 years, but ever since their first record. Yeah, man, just the guitars are just always killer, man. And that's the one thing that I'd feel the least bit worried about when I hear that there's new music coming out. Just Mark Morton and Willie Adler and John Campbell always are rock solid with their guitars and bass, and I just love the opening track where it's like kind of like a blues riff and just kind of an improvised pentatonic lick by Mark Morton, and then Willie Adler is accompanying him behind that, and I love that. I love how they have their roots in rock and blues, and they throw that in there all the time. And specifically in the making of Sacrament, that documentary, that video showcasing how Sacrament was made, Mark Morton has been on the record for saying that he's a blues player, and he throws that into Lamb of God, and that's awesome how they have the blues element to like a speed metal, thrash metal type of sound. And then that's really cool. And then I'll give another positive to the drums. Art Cruz, brand new drummer. Chris Adler was probably my favorite drummer. I mean, he still is, but when he was with Lamb of God, obviously he was my favorite. I love his playing, and that's big shoes to fill. You know what I mean? Like, that takes some serious you-know-whats to stand up and match Chris Adler's playing and then try to create something new with this new album. And Art, man, I think he did a solid job on this tune, on this track. I didn't think it was anything spectacular. I didn't think it was anything revolutionary or just unique or new, but it certainly fit the style of Lamb of God. And that's just my own opinion. I didn't think it sucked. I do miss Chris Adler, but I'm giving this gentleman a fair shot. And I'm not one to just hold on to the past. I'm willing to move forward with the band because I love the band. But lastly, I have to talk about the negatives, the main negatives, and it's the only part of the song that I haven't mentioned, and it's the lyrics. I do not like the lyrics at all. We're in 2020 now, and it seems like if you want some negativity in your life and you want something to be angry about, it's really not too hard to find, right? And so what I use music for is a way to escape politics. I mean, let's be real. This song is a very political song, and I don't like politics at all, and I especially don't like politics in my music. And I totally understand Lamb of God has been a political band in the past and kind of throughout. Certain records don't have any politics, and certain records have a lot of politics, like Ashes of the Wake is very political. And I love that album for its musicality, but sometimes when the lyrics are in your face political statements, I don't like that at all. And then this song is extremely in your face political. Not only is the music video have a lot of political visuals about like Washington DC and the American justice system, if you will, but yeah, man, I just don't. The lines, when I heard the lines "Make America Hate Again" and "The American Scream," I was like, all right, I know where this song's going. I know what this song is. And sure enough, I look up the lyrics, and it's exactly what I thought it was going to be. And again, if you like politics, that's fine. That's great. I value your beliefs and your opinions and what you like. If you like to talk politics, that's great. I like to talk Halloween and Friday the 13th movies apart from music. And that's fine. I spit a little bit there. But me, I don't look for politics in music. I look for music to escape politics. And so I'm fearful that this album's going to be very Trump fueled, anti or pro, anti or pro Nancy Pelosi or however you say her name, pro or anti Hillary Clinton. I'm fearful that it's going to just have a political standpoint and something to say politically. There's bands that do that and do that well, like Rage Against the Machine and basically whatever Tom Morello's doing. I value Tom Morello's playing, but I don't like his political standpoints or any political standpoint at all. Yeah, I'm rambling a little bit here, but I'm just trying to paint the picture of how I don't like politics in my music. I like to talk about, things outside of politics, whether it's things that make you sad, happy, nostalgic feelings. I love nostalgia in music, and I love looking forward in music and musical themes, but I don't like politics because it bums me out. Politics bum me out, and it seems like everybody's so angry when they talk politics. Nobody can have a civil conversation with politics. At least I've yet to find those people. If that's one of you, if you're one of those people, I value you, and I wish I could talk to you in person. Long story short, I just don't like politics, and that's my opinion. If you agree with me, that's awesome, but if you don't, that's okay too. That's what makes us as humans unique and different, and it allows us to have conversations. I'm fearful of this new album that's going to be extremely political, but the song, all in all, I would give a solid 6 out of 10. And the reason why it's 6 and not lower is because the musicality, the guitar riffs especially, are holding it down, and I like that about the song. So all in all, guys, what did you think of the song? Leave all your thoughts down below in the comments, and we'll have a nice, friendly, cordial discussion, I hope, about this new song from Lamb of God called Checkmate. What did you guys think of it? Leave all your thoughts down below, and let's get to some debating, all right? Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're brand new to the channel, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate you. A huge shout out to all my patrons and everybody watching at home. I am out of here. Stay metal, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.